I want to share three images that come to mind when I think about palliative care. The first one is about a train ride from Lund, where I live, to Copenhagen Airport on my way to Botswana. This train travels from Lund to Copenhagen via Malmö, and on its way passes through a few small villages, normally at high speed. On this certain trip, the train driver spoke as we took off from Lund and said that in Åkarp, a 3-year-old child has been lost somewhere close to the railway line, and therefore he would have to reduce the train to what he called vision speed. He said he was aware that this will mean a delay, and especially to those of us on our way to the airport, apologized the delay that it would mean. But he said, life always has first priority. As we approached the village of Åkarp, the train did slow down and crept through the village. My fellow passengers and I all looked out the window. There was silence in the train and a high sense of concentration or of some kind of concern. And I noticed after a while that my eyes were slightly wet, being touched by the common concern that we shared for a child that no one of us knew, a child whose name was unknown to us, brought us together. As the train had passed the village, it picked up speed again and moved on. Slow down to vision speed for the sake of life. That is something that I carry along in palliative care. The second image is one from my current workplace in Sweden, where just outside the staff kitchen there is a window, and outside that window there was a spider's web, a perfect spider's web, with the spiders sitting in the middle of the web. And every time I picked up a cup of coffee there, I would look out and inspect the spider. And one day, as autumn came and winds picked up, a leaf had got tangled up in the web and partly destroyed it. And immediately the spider made its way there, took the leaf out, and started repairing the web. The web may be an image for us as human beings, where we all represent one of the connections within the web, and how we are dependent on each other, on the connections that are very close to us, but also further away across the globe. And that there is an urgent need, whenever something is destroyed or ruined, for us to pay attention, to rush there and to repair, to do whatever we can to make human interaction and human connection as healthy and as alive as possible. The third image is driving home from work one day on a road which had 90 kilometers or maybe 60 or 70 miles per hour. And as I was driving, it was sort of dusk, and a few hundred meters ahead I saw two birds on the side of the road, two pheasants, like large quails. One was lying down and one was standing. They were just on the white sidelines of the road, very close to where the cars passed at high speed. And as I approached, I noticed that the one lying down seemed to be dead, and the other one was just standing there, so close to the traffic, exposing itself to danger. Why? I thought. I don't know much about bird psychology, but to me it became an image of dignity, of respect, as we approach death, at the moment of death, or when death has happened. There is a need for presence. There is something important about staying close, about being there, despite the risks it may entail, or despite society telling us that it is inefficient, that we should do otherwise. 3 images that may guide us as we reflect upon palliative care.